Hello lovelies and welcome to another video. In this week's video I am going to be showing you guys how I done this really cute little penguin, which is great for shorter nails. So if you've got clients that do prefer shorter styles and want something Christmassy, this is a really cute little option. So I have what would be the natural nail primed ready to go, and I'm using my Bling Cool One Step Gel. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting my slip layer down, and that just basically gives a good layer for the base kind of to sort of follow suit. So this here is my my base layer that I'm putting down now, and just in around the cuticle, getting those sort of like little bits and pieces all tidied up around there, and just making sure that application is on point. Cured that, and now I'm going in with my second layer, and this layer I'm not going to cure because I'm going to cover it in glitter before I cure it. So I'm just putting it on now, making sure, like I say, that around the cuticles nice and tidy, and just before I apply my glitter. So the glitter I'm using is Sea Mist obviously from Nail Sugar, and it's this beautiful pepperminty colour. I really love it, and I'm really loving the fines at the minute. So all I'm doing is just sprinkling that over. As you can see, I haven't used a colour underneath this because it's such a fine glitter anyways that it will densely all pack together. So I'm just pressing with a brush down before curing. And so now that it's cured, I'm going in with an encapsulation layer, just to encapsulate all that gorgeous glitter. So starting at the cuticle and almost sort of like just working in like little circles and very sort of gently, I'd say, molding the gel sort of as to where I want it to go, and just working down the nail as well too towards the free edge, making sure that my sides are covered and nice and neat. And yeah, and then that's cured, and now I'm removing the tacky layer just before filing, and for this I'm obviously using my Bling Line cleanser, and now I'm getting in now with my file and just refining the shape. So that's our shape all nicely refined, ready to go. So now we're going to go in with our gel polish. This is just normal gel polish I'm using, and I'm going to be using my gorgeous Nail Sugar Nutley Mug Rage Detailer 000. This is an ultra fine brush, so it's fantastic for detail work. So I'm going to start off by doing 3 little reference points, one at the top and 2 at, one at either side. So sort of 2 towards the free edge, and the top one just sort of gives me an idea of where I want, or what height I want the outline of the penguin, if you will, to be. So I'm just kind of like joining those dots together now, and then I just go ahead and fill that in with black gel polish, just kind of tidying up, making sure that everything's nice and neat and sort of good to go. And there we go, all coming together. Just tidying up those edges. Just sort of sweeping around with the end of the brush. And there we go. I'm happy with that, and I'm going to cure that. So once that's cured out of the lamp, I'm now going in with white gel polish. Now I do go out of shot here on this bit, but to give you, and I only go out of shot just for a very short amount of time, but to give you an idea of the sort of shape that you want to do here, it's almost like a kind of like the top of a classic keyhole shape, if that makes sense. So sort of rounded at the top and then sort of slightly flared out at the bottom. So again, because this brush is so fine, I can really get those sort of like details and curves and stuff like that there. It's a brilliant brush. And now I'm just able to fill all that in with my white gel polish and just again, just refine those lines. and sort of, you know, make sure that everything's nice and neat and tidy before I cure. And there we go, I'm happy with that shape. And I put that into the lamp, cure it. So now we have our cured white face. And now I'm putting the little eyes on. Now I could have done this with a dotting tool, and you can do that too with a dotting tool if you want to, but I just wanted to use the brush to show you guys just how fine the details can, I mean, it's just so, the little eyes are so tiny. And what I will say for this design is, you know, keep your detail really fine and small and cute. So done his beak there, and now I'm on to the hat. This was probably, I would say, of the penguin, I think the hat and getting the shape of the hat was probably, even though it's just a simple little woolly hat, I think that just trying to get that particular shape was probably the most challenging. So it is an easy design to do. As you can see, whenever you break it down into the steps, it's not that difficult. And I mean, I'm not a freehand, you know, generally I like to do stamping, but I just sort of find that, you know, if I break it down into steps and use a really good brush, then that makes all the difference. A really good brush. So I'm happy enough with his hat, and I'm just going to go ahead and do his scarf. Now if you want to, between these you can do some flash cures just to kind of, you know, to keep everything in place. I'd probably suggest that, just so that you're, you know, in case you do mess up, that, you know, at least you've got sort of, you know, elements of it flash cured. But I just went ahead with these details because they're pretty simple. They're not too challenging. And I'm just doing the little, like, just the other detail then on his scarf. And lastly, the little bauble on the hat. How cute. So once that's cured, that's kind of what you're left with. Now before I put the glitter on, because I want to sort of, you know, do some finishing touches, I'm just going in and top coating everything to make sure the main design is all sealed in there, and yeah, so it's good to wear. So I'm just sealing everything, and this is using my Bling line tack free best top coat ever. It is so shiny, lasts for ages. So that's it cured. I went ahead and I cured that there in the lamp. And so we are now going to put some more of that lovely tack free on, but I'm only going to put it on the bauble of the hat and along the actual scarf, the detail of the scarf. And then I'm going to sugar some beautiful Lavender Lights glitter over that there. So as you can see, I'm just sprinkling that over, tapping off the excess, and then popping that into cure for a double cure. And once that has come out of the lamp after its double cure, I just get my brush and dust off all the excess. And that's what we're left with, our beautiful little penguin with the fluffy scarf and bobble hat. So cute. So I really hope that you like this video, guys. It's just really simple, really easy, and I just had such a blast working with the gels as well too. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys just a really simple salon nail that is fun for Christmas using our gels and gel polish. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all again next week. Have a wonderful week ahead.